Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, the president of Planned Parenthood is set to testify before a House committee today, just before the government is set to run out of money at midnight tomorrow.
And in Madison County, one city will decide later today on how alcohol will be sold within city limits.
And Wayne County students are headed back to class today after a water issue canceled classes.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning from WKYT News. Welcome in here on September 29th, Tuesday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. It is a rainy start to your Tuesday, but unfortunately, we'll have to deal with it and take that umbrella with you.
Yeah, it's good sleeping weather.
It is for that.
But you probably have to get up and go today. So let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris, who is tracking things for us. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it makes it real hard to get up this morning. That is for sure. And come on into work. But you know what? Somebody's got to do it. We're looking outside. A few heavier downpours back toward Lawrenceburg, just to the south of you guys, coming out of Springfield and also sitting there in Willisburg. That's heading northbound. Then we have another little batch that's off towards, say, Taylor County. Work your way down into Campbellsville and also Greene County, Greensburg. All that's heading northbound. Other than that, you're getting some light showers outside, but it's very widespread. It's pretty wet, too. I mean, we're sitting there in the 60s and 70s. And some wet roadways in store. So just a soggy day. That's the way it's going to be. And the focus of the forecast, well, obviously it's the rain and then some much cooler air ahead. I'll show you how cool coming up in about 10 minutes.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Happening today, the president of Planned Parenthood is set to testify before a House committee in defense of federal funding for the organization.
The hearing comes just a day before the federal government is set to run out of money tomorrow at midnight. The organization has come under fire after the release of secretly recorded videos. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is live from the Planned Parenthood Center in Lexington.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. As the president of Planned Parenthood testifies today, several organizations plan to hold a rally here outside of the Lexington office on Southland Drive. Cecile Richards will testify before a House Oversight Committee in defense of federal funding for the organization. The hearing comes just one day before the government is due to run out of money tomorrow at midnight. Richards will field questions from lawmakers on Capitol Hill, some who are still upset after the release of secretly recorded videos that show employees discussing the use of aborted fetal tissue in medical research. Now, the organization's president aggressively defends her Planned Parenthood, saying the practice is just a small part of what it does for millions of women across the country and that they are, quote, proud of its limited role in supporting fetal tissue research. This hearing comes just one day after the Senate voted to advance a bill authorizing government spending that includes funding for Planned Parenthood. The House is expected to take up and pass the spending bill as early as today. The rally for Planned Parenthood out here outside of the Lexington office is scheduled to start at 11:30 today. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. This morning, investigators are still trying to figure out why a kindergarten student in western Kentucky was hit and killed by a school bus.
Very tragic situation. State police say it happened in Butler County yesterday outside of Bowling Green. They say 5-year-old Jaden Hawkins had just gotten off the bus at his grandmother's home. As that bus pulled away, police say it hit and killed Jaden. Butler County School District says that the bus driver has worked for them for 18 years and has an excellent driving record.
Happening today, students in Wayne County will be back at school after a water system issue. The Monticello Utilities Commission says a pipe that carries bleach used to treat water malfunctioned yesterday, and it was allowing potentially bad water to seep into the system, so schools were closed for the day. Workers say the chemical problem was first noticed Monday morning.
Treats any biological elements that might be in the water to, anything that pathogenic that could harm a human being.
For now, all Wayne County and parts of southern Pulaski County are under a boil water advisory. School officials say Wayne County schools will have bottled water on hand today for students and staff. Well, today the community of Berea will vote on whether or not they want to allow alcohol to be served in larger restaurants.
Yeah, more than 1,000 people signed a petition to put the issue on the ballot for a special election. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us from Berea. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. Berea is a dry community with the exception of the historic Boone Tavern, which received special permission to serve alcohol in their restaurants. Now, in about an hour, voters here in Berea will be heading to the polls deciding if they want to expand the sale of alcohol to other restaurants. Now, all voting will be taking place at the same place. It will all be here at the Berea Community School, particularly in the Gary Conkin Gymnasium. And voting again will begin at 6 a.m. Now, they will be deciding whether they want alcohol sold by the drink in larger restaurants. Now, this is a special election. It was decided that it would take place today after a petition drive was successful in obtaining over 1,000 verified signatures that were needed to put this issue on the ballot. So what happens if the measure is passed today? Well, let's take a look at that. Berea would not have bars and package stores like you would see in Richmond. Instead, Berea would only allow the sale of alcohol by the glass and restaurants that seat at least 50 people and that derive at least 70% of their gross income from the sale of food. Now, this is, of course, as you would imagine, in a community that has been dry for a very long time, a hotly contested issue. You have the mayor in Berea here who is pushing for it. He thinks it could be great for the economy. You have some local reverends who say, sure, it could be good for the economy, but with it could come some major social issues. So coming up on WKYT News at 5:30, we'll take a look at the debate that's going on between some of the city leaders here in Berea. Now, again, the voting starts at 6 a.m. and the polls close at 6 p.m. So for the next 13 hours or so, we're really going to see a lot of people heading to the polls to decide on this issue that is huge for this community. That's the latest here in Berea. I'm Mark Barber, WKYT.
Sounds like a big deal. Thanks so much, Mark. New technology is helping the Laurel County Detention Center keep an eye on inmates. It's called the Wrist Watch. The device works by attaching to the inmate's wrist and finger. It tracks a pulse and oxygen levels for inmates who may have a medical condition, who are in detox, or who are on suicide watch.
Basically what it is a vital statistics monitoring system that we would utilize on high-risk inmates.
The jailer says the Laurel County Detention Center is one of the first jails in the country to use the Wrist Watch. It won't be mandatory for all inmates.
Now, 5:07 on WKYT this morning. The gubernatorial election is still a little more than a month away, but the Republican Governors Association has stopped running TV ads for Republican candidate Matt Bevin. The organization says it is reevaluating what's best for it to do, with 2 other states also holding races for governor this year. They say the decision does not mean that they have lost faith in Bevin's chances to win, but the organization has spent $3 million in ads for Bevin so far, mostly attacking Democratic opponent Jack Conway. And since the primary, they say Bevin has only aired 1 TV ad of his own.
Agriculture Commissioner James Comer has announced his future plans once his term ends in December. At the Hemp Industries Association's annual conference in Lexington yesterday, Comer said he plans on returning to his home in Monroe County and starting a company. He also said he'll never likely get over losing the Republican primary to Matt Bevin by just 83 votes. But when asked about running for office in the future, he left that possibility open. We now know more details this morning about the surgery that Fayette County School Superintendent Manny Kalk had last week. School leaders say doctors removed a malignant tumor from his sinus cavity during his surgery at UK Hospital. In a news release, Kalk says doctors found the tumor last month while he was being treated for allergy problems that flared up after he moved here to Kentucky. He says that the surgery was a success. Doctors expect him to make a full recovery. Kalk says he will hold meetings through phone and via Skype while he's away. We wish him the best in his recovery. A Clark County judge has ruled against a group trying to have the rezoning for land for a limestone quarry reversed. Our news partners at the Herald Leader report that the judge upheld the Clark County government's approval of a 2014 rezoning that allowed the quarry yesterday. Attorneys for the Southwest Clark Neighborhood Association, who are trying to stop the quarry, say they'll likely appeal. The quarry would operate near the Kentucky River.
Well, it's good to have you along with us on WKYT this morning, and we're just getting started on this Tuesday. We have a lot more to tell you about today.
Many fast food chains are getting into the spirit of Halloween, and Burger King is the latest to join in. We'll tell you what makes these buns black after weather.
And an internal review is revealing more in Volkswagen's emissions cheating scandal. We'll have more about that coming up in your consumer news.
We have a lot of rain outside this morning. It is a soggy early morning commute. That'll take you into the afternoon and overnight and into tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about with this rain. I'll have that coming up next.